Hey guys, welcome back to Perfect Dark and our second firing range video. This time we have a lot of the more interesting guns as they're late game, including all of the alien weapons. So hopefully this will be pretty interesting. Now, the first weapon we have is the MagSec 4 from all the way back in Area 51. It's been that long since our first firing range video. There's really not that much interesting to say about the MagSec 4. The biggest problem it has is its inaccuracy. In the silver and gold challenges, this can be a real problem. As always, crouching helps your accuracy. And now the Mauler. Again, as far as the bronze challenge goes, there's not that much interesting to say. In the silver and gold challenges, what you can notice is the difference between fully charged up and not fully charged up. So you can see that even though it was almost charged up, it didn't break the target. And this can be true in using it in multiplayer as well. A not fully charged up shot will not kill the enemy. On to the Phoenix. The Phoenix is actually probably the alien weapon we've seen the most in the actual game. This challenge sort of confuses me, as I'm not entirely sure why some of them explode better than others. The DY357LX. This is Trent Easton's special custom Magnum. As far as the shooting range goes, you can sort of see that this gun is really a multiplayer gun. The only real difference it has from the regular Magnum is the one-hit kills, and they can't really test those in the firing range, so yeah, it's pretty much the same Magnum as before. This gold challenge can be kind of tricky, as you can only make 2 shots that aren't bullseyes, and I've already used both of mine. The Cyclone. We only got to see this one once in one of the Air Force One levels. There was a bit of a discussion in the thread about secondary function and its rate of fire. So here I'm going to just demonstrate the primary fire and the secondary fire. Secondary shoots a lot faster and is also a lot more inaccurate. The inaccuracy can be a bit of a problem in the firing range, but if you crouch and keep on target, it's not too bad. The Callisto NTG, the Mayan assault rifle, we only got to see it once, although you can pick it up in the Skedar ship in the second last level, but you have to either let some of the Mayan guys get killed or kill them yourself. The silver and gold challenges for this weapon are all about the high impact rounds and bullet penetration. Although this challenge, it'd be pretty easy to cheese it and shoot around the blocks. I like using the high impact rounds anyway. The gold challenge here is all about timing, or positioning, I guess I should say. It might be possible to break 2 of them if you're working on them one by one, but I find you really have to be shooting through to get 2 in the time limit. The RCP-120 is another gun that we only got to see once in the Carrington Institute level. Although I think it's the best weapon in the game when you start getting into multiplayer. It's very accurate, and it's very fast, and the bullets hurt a lot. Although in multiplayer I tend not to use its secondary function, which we're going to demonstrate here, and I actually really like the way they used the cloaking in the firing range. should note that it wasn't until about here I realized I had a limited amount of ammunition. I came very close to not completing that. The AR-34, the Carrington Institute Assault Rifle, is... that's actually a pretty average gun all around. Similar to the RCP-120 challenge, I didn't realize that this challenge had a limited supply of ammunition until probably pretty close to right now. Its gold challenge is one of the hardest in the firing range, because you have a minimum accuracy of 100%. If you miss a single shot, you will fail this. This one did take me a couple tries. But really all you have to do is be careful, and it's really not so bad. The Super Dragon is another weapon from all the way back in Area 51. If I said the RCP-120 was the best weapon in the game, this one's probably the second best. Although the reason this one takes that credit is probably because of the grenade launcher, which can be very useful. All in all, these challenges are pretty straightforward for the Super Dragon.